We used to have a fishing industry. We're kind of losing that as well. And one of the things we're losing too is seeing the old Clydesdales that used to work in the coal mines. They used to pull the big dray horses, the drays and the carts. They're kind of disappearing. You see them as pets now, and you don't see. You used to see them here pulling the old Budweiser wagon. That was the big Clydesdale horses. Well, I live up in Kentucky now, Glasgow, Kentucky, and have a lot of the Amish there that still work in the fields with the horses, and it's just so great to see them working. And a few weeks ago, I had shoulder surgery. I pulled the shoulder, and I was in the doctor's waiting room, and there was a couple of Amish guys there, and one had his leg in a big plaster. I said, "What happened?" He said, "I was breaking some horses." I said, "The horse won." He said, "Yes." Broke his leg. I said, "I've seen you guys working in the fields, and I see you use the big Belgium horses and the big Shire horses. Why don't you use the good old Clydesdale horses?" And he kind of grinned. He says, "I love those horses." He says, "The big old Clydesdales are beautiful." He said, "The only problem with them," he says, "they eat and drink too much." I said, "Well, they are Scottish." But this song was written by a gentleman called Davy Steele. It tells about a man's work all his life as being out in the fields. And it was his last trip because the tractor was taking over. So it's kind of a sad time for him. And it's called The Last Trip Home, and it goes a little like this. When we get this thing in tune. Once again, before we go any further, I want to thank Trent for setting up all the sound system and working hard, and also playing with Huli here. They do a great job, and we really appreciate it. You know, it's nice when you, as a player, you just walk in and plug in. You don't have to put anything up. It's hard work when you always, if you're the sound person, you're the first one in, and you're always the last one to leave. So we do appreciate it. This one's called The Last Trip Home. Turns better if you can hear the sound. Have I worked on the farm and frae the start? The muckle horses stole my heart. Big broad backs, they proudly stand, the uncrowned kings o'er the land. Though their pair of strength, they're as gentle as a morning wind. So steady, boys, walk on. Our work is nearly done. No more we'll till or plough the fields, for the horses' day is gone. This will be our last trip home. So steady, boys, walk on. You hear me singing songs of praise, all bar of stallions in a race, hunters flying with the hound to chase the fox and run him down. But none of them compare, I vow, to a working pair that pull a plow. So steady, boys, walk on. Our work is nearly done. No more we till or plough the hills, for the horses' day is gone. This will be our last trip home. So steady, boys, walk on. All my years I ply my trade, and all the fields we plowed and laid. Tractors have now replaced the horse. So steady, boys, walk on. Our work is nearly done. No more we till or plow the fields, for the horses' day is gone. This will be our last trip home. So steady, boys, walk on. Now all my friends have lined the road to see us passing one last time. None of them would want to miss the chance to see us passing like this. They say they saw in the years to come the muckle horse's last trip home. So steady, boys, walk on. Our work is nearly done. No more until the plow the field, for the horses' day is gone. This will be our last trip home. So steady, boys, walk on. This will be our last trip home. So steady, boys, walk on.